Okay, this is our second request. Because of the last time's video, we made for our second request and about for this one, and for our last 2 days to go before Independence Day. And perhaps, and about for the last day, will be gonna be for a railroad or railways. Let's just gonna be going for practice. And right on today, the last time in last year, 2022, we have done here for the Texas Motor Speedway. But for now, it is the All-Star Qualify, or just gonna be to do like this for a very first time. It is about for to do. Let's just try to do it is remastered about for this one. But our last time in about for many of these things we have done here in Las Vegas Motor Speedway, we done here in Nashville. Anything is gonna be going all right as well. Now probably we're gonna be get all the way back to Texas Motor Speedway once again, as today's the 4th of July before it is gonna be to try to make it about for this one. So, but the first thing is we're gonna be making for a 4th of July, just like on the second request on this last video. But the last video I didn't make to say for a request because of the distractions ruined this. And ruin is for just gonna be for a loss of time, and maybe it's not gonna be very lost whatsoever. So before we're gonna be making for this one, and let's get gonna be try to all the way one here down to using for a Greek vehicle. Wait, we're gonna be find about for this United States always wins, and probably it does not gonna be taking about for this domination. There is no domination for just gonna be trying to get all the way. I'm gonna be finally trying to use the number 11. So the first thing, let's just try to do for its first kinds of laps, whatever it is. So let's just gonna be started to qualify and about for this vehicle. Let's just try to go and see what it does. And that sounds pretty. Love this. And probably into our next video will be for the Indianapolis 500 that we should be able to get for 190 miles per hour or 220 miles per hour right here onto the All-Star Qualify. As you may remember, I didn't know about for this one because into the last year I should be able to get for a roll ride for this one. So until we get for our first lap, so start braking and get right here to slow down before hitting the wall. Unfortunately, it was too fast. So, by the way, let's just gonna be trying to slow down into 168 miles per hour to 172 miles per hour as well. So, let's just gonna be getting back onto the speed, and we got here, and slow down to 160 miles per hour to 171 miles per hour. Let's just getting back into speed as well. So the good thing is we probably are going to be doing for itself qualify. I don't really think we just eventually hitting around for 180 miles per hour. It's just not going to be very faster as well, but slower as 170. Maybe I need to get a little bit faster, unless this isn't going to be to take around for this moment. It's gotta hurt and hit that wall for the wall taps, or just hit the wall for very hard. So it's gonna be hitting for very hard. So let's just try to stay slow and stand still over there. And it's gonna be trying to lose speed, but this is almost perfect in about for this one. So as you can see, let's just slow down into 175. I think it's gonna hit the wall. And probably it's just a little tap once again in turn number 2. So the turn number 3 will be gonna be reaching all the way to top speed, and against there are other kinds of speed like as well. So it's not gonna be getting ruined, but losing positions is going to be so easy in the All-Star Qualify. Let's just try to do it about for this one and stay on to inside of that line. And get ready back into the top speed, back into 160 miles per hour. I don't really think it's going to be getting ruined by itself, and I really know this should be going to be able to hit for our top speed is gonna be way more perfect than I ever imagined. So let's just slow down. And reaching him out of top speed is not gonna be quite so awesome. It's just a little scratch at about the liveries. Now, it wasn't gonna be taking for so much gas. Now it's time to get back into the pits, but more like on these things on going outside, this is gonna be taking for various crazy. And now his laps was complete. Now let's just gonna be headed back into the pits and try not to make more like these noises as well. So it's gonna be taking for very louder lap times, and I think this is gonna be very loud and more like these things. It's crushing loud. And let's just gonna be trying to return back into the pits already. So it's trying to slow down already for this one. And finally the car is absolutely slowing down already. As it looks like we're gonna be getting it back into the pits. As you may remember, if I jump out of this car, that eventually automatically despawns. So let's just try to use Eric Jones. Probably we're done with Hamlin for just about for this one. So the next thing, I should be gonna be using the number 48. Get ready for the number 24, and we're just about to jump in, and we're ready to go. So continue about for these lap times, but before that wasn't gonna be making even sense. So the last year we have an all-star qualify this 4th of July, and we're on day 2 on July 2nd. So we're gonna try to do making things something is a little bit awesome. Now, we're trying to make things a little bit right, but unfortunately it's gonna hit the wall. And we're gonna be making for our full start, and let's just do for 4 laps only, and we're probably not gonna be trying to make all the way insanely to make these possible. I don't think we're gonna be slowing them down, and that is a little bit of wall tap, or wall hit as well. So it's not gonna be getting all the way down here. So let's try to slow down to 175 to 177. Now it's gonna be taking without further notice. We have absolutely started to brake, and because this is an absolutely a little bit perfection. So let's just try to get things slowed down to 170 miles per hour. So this is how the slower lap times comes to under 160 miles per hour. So it does not gonna be really gonna be very slow. Now it took for a very long time and hit the white line as well. And now we're hitting through it to another one. And another one things as well, we're gonna be trying to slow down. And it's not gonna be saying for hooray like these things. And hit the wall for another time. And more like into this fastest lap. So in the fastest lap we guess is not for a greatest qualify we ever tried to say. So we have to decide to declare a winner, and the lap time does not count for only like these things. So it looks like we're gonna be doing for our fastest lap time. Now let's just try very slow and careful. It's not gonna be taking it about for this one win. So there is a little wall hit, and again for other kinds of these things we'll try again next time. So our next year for a 4th of July quest, we're gonna be doing for this once again, and probably that doesn't win for this only one mention. So break here, and as you can see the lap times at very first. So you might see this for this very real thing. So I cannot believe this is gonna be such as real. So I'm just gonna be turning back. And as you can see for this, my lap times is going to be under 30 seconds, 28.383. So where is the most fastest lap times we ever done this? 28.267, which is absolutely not the fastest, but 28.229. This is going to be for the most fastest lap, whatever it is. The winner is William Byron. So let's just try to delete this vehicle, and let's just find another one. And lastly, we're gonna be doing for the TY Dillon. So we're gonna be doing for actually. So if I'm just gonna be using for the number 3, and this number 3 must be the 2018 Daytona Championship and about for this date. So we're gonna be fueling for our last 3 laps before I'm gonna be end up this video for literally right now. after several minutes and about somewhere into other kinds of these things as well. So a few more miles to go from a head start. This is not going to be very bad in turn 3 and turn 4, but turn 1 and turn 2 is going to be very bad. I don't like these things. But turn 1 and turn 2 is going to be trying to take around for this one. Turn 2 is going to be more dangerous than I just literally really have for just about for here. So 178 to 181. So it's going to be coming around for this very quick. And looks like it's going to be for our fastest lap, whatever it is, the number 13, T.Y. Dillon. So we're going to be trying to make slower into our outside lane. Without further notice, we got ourselves to slow down for 169. So it's not to do like this one. So the number 9 is, we're going to be taking for very faster moments and about for most likely in the history as well. So 119 miles per hour. We just completed another lap. So it's going to be almost for our final lap now. So I suggest we're going to be for our 2 laps remaining. And finally, we're going to be end off for this video. So it looks like if you're just going to be trying to usually like this one, before the final lap goes, as you're going to be seeing around for here for our final results. Now, let's just see for our final lap we go. So, as I'm just going to be currently said, that my internet connection has boosted performance back into the action, but certainly hit the wall, and looks like we got our penalty. So, looks like we got our 3 seconds in penalty for hitting a wall for very hard, a little hard for this one, and we're going to be returning back into the pits for one next time. And about for this something is not going to be taking around for this one. So take the checkered flag, and looks like bringing him home for the one more moment until this is absolutely for our final selection. So looks like we're going to be nearly in the end of the video. So I'm not going to be probably to do what it said for just about for just one thing. So let's just going to be slow this car down. And like we ever tried to say it, this is most likely is going to be almost over. So our final results will be absolutely going to be going into here. So, and what actually that we're going to be doing for is one more thing. So finally, we're going to be jump out of this car. And the one last thing, we got our world record, but set in here to penalty is 28.196. That is hurting in about for this one large penalty and around for here. So as you can thankfully that we're going to be seeing you into our next video. Don't forget to leave a like and subscribe and click that bell. And that is all for our NASCAR lap times and about for qualified selection, and by using cars for the number 13 as well. So thanks for watching and about for this video for lap times. If you want to see some more NASCAR content and around for these videos, click on today's for a playlist down below, or more NASCAR things like I actually say. This is Triple Concept signing off, and thanks for watching and about for this video, and I'll see you NASCAR mini lads all later.